Hello guys, this is Navya. I'm from Department of Computer Science and Engineering from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today we'll talk about HTML and basics of HTML. Firstly, let's know what's in this video for you. What is HTML and basics of HTML tags, additional tags which are used in HTML, creating web page using HTML. We'll be learning about this now. Let's know what HTML stands for. HTML is a hypertext markup language. It creates web pages. It developers to define the structure, content of web pages using tags and attributes. HTML tags are like heading, paragraphs, images, links, and list. Attributes are the size and segmentation of the image or the destination of a link. Here we can also see what is SSN and JavaScript. As you know, HTML stands for markup language of web pages. The simple definition is you can create your own website, and HTML is easy to learn and you'll enjoy it. HTML basically describes the structure of a web page, and it consists of series of elements. These elements tells the browser how to display the content. Basic HTML tags. There are many HTML tags. Let's discuss few one by one with an example. Firstly, we'll go with comment tag. It provides information or notes about specific sections of a code. It is represented by exclamatory at the beginning of the command and ends with angle bracket at the end of the command. Next, text or content should be between the tags and not displayed on angle brackets of the browser. For example, the information or the notes of a specific code, we have comment tag will start with exclamatory, and this comment tag will be placed in the angle brackets. The second one we are going with is head tag. Head tag is placed between the opening HTML tag and the opening body tag. It is displayed in the browser's title bar, and it searches for the engine to identify the content of the page. If you see here in the second image, www.tutorial4us.com would be the head tag. Basically, a head tag will be seen in the form of links, where if it present, we directly go to the web page we wanted to. That link would we could call as head tag. We'll be discussing about the head tag in next few more minutes. Now we'll go with the third one, title tag. This title tag defines the title of the web page, where title appears in the browser's title bar and is often used as a default name for the bookmarks. It should not contain any HTML tags or special characteristics such as ampersand and which should be represented by the HTML entities. If you see with the same image at the top, you can see the title of the image like tutorial for us home. This would be the title page, title tag, and the below that www.com would be the head tag. The last one we are talking about is body tag. The body tag content is placed between the opening of the body and will be closing by the body tags. The body tag generally contains several elements including heading H1, paragraphs, and unordered list. This heading H1 would be like we'll be having H1 to H6 sizes in the HTML. We'll be talking about this in next few moments again. These elements are used to structure and format the content of the web page. If you see The image here, default HTML page structure. If you the basic HTML structure or code would be, we'll be starting with HTML tag. Then we'll be going with head tag. In head tag, we'll be having title tag. If you see here, my favorite sport would be with the title, and where it starts with title and ends with title tag. Then if we go with the body here, where is the party tonight? Would be, we'll be starting with the body and ending with the body tag. Now we'll be knowing some additional tags which are used in HTML. First we'll go with H1 to H6. These are heading tags which are used to define the heading or the title on a web page. The H1 tag is used for the main title, while H2, H3 and go and so on are used for subheadings. This H1, H2 heading tags are basically used for headings for the web page. Next, P. It's paragraph. The tag P is used to define the paragraph of the text on a web page. This tag A. The A tag is used to define hyperlinks or links to another pages or resources. The href attribute is used to specify the destination of the link. The next one is image tag. The image tag is used to insert images on the web page. And the attribute is used to specify the URL of the image. UL and OL. Here UL is for unordered list and OL is for ordered list tags. This UL and OL listed tags are used to create list of an items on a web page. IL. This is an individual item tag. This IL tag is used to define individually items in a list. Next we'll go with div. It's defined. The div tag is used to define a section or a block of the content on the web page. This table tag. This table tag is used to create tables on the web page. If you see here, H1, P, A, image, UL, OL, LI, div, table. These are the tags. In this is the short form of the uh, tags we'll be using in the structure code. Now let's see the creation of web page using HTML tags. Now I'll just be giving a little brief of this code, and with with the output we'll be seeing it later. Uh, if you go with the first line doc type HTML, every HTML code would be start with HTML. The next we'll be continuing with head section content. All the HTML tags will be placed between the angle tags. If you go with the head section, in the head section we'll be having title tag. If you see here, basic form of design using HTML, this would be the title where it is placed between the head tags. Next, after the head tag, we'll be continuing with the body section content. In here, in the body, if you see here, H1 is used for geeks. With H1 tag, I'll be showing what geeks will be looking in the output section. H3 basic form design using HTML. Here, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. These are the sizes of the content will be showing in the output. H1 would be the first size, H2 would be the uh, uh, lesser size than H1. Like that it goes on. H1 would be the first one and H6 would be the last one for the size displaying. Now the code we have is for creating a form uh, about personal details. If you go here with the label and input field, the first line, the first paragraph B, it's the label is first name. The input name would be also giving us first name. The second would be last name, which all these input fields are placed between angle brackets. The second, the label one and ratio button field. Uh, Above we spoke about input. Now we'll speak about ratio button. Uh, we'll be giving the first name and second name. Uh, to give the input gender, we are creating here a gender button where you can give as male or female. Next, we are also giving an email button where input type would be email and we'll be typing the email. Next label we are also giving as a date of birth where the input would be date or the birth date in the label we have created. If you see the image on your right side, the base, if you see the browser there, a basic form design using HTML. This would be the title we spoke in the title section where the title is spaced between the head tags. uh, Geeks for Geeks. This we have created in the H1 tag. If you observe, Geeks for Geeks is the bold size you have in this whole page. This is called H1. A basic form of basic form design using HTML below the Geeks for Geeks. We have given the size of H3, so we'll be having lesser size than Geeks for Geeks. Now this form we have created for basic detail, personal details. So you'll be having here personal details. We gave label name first name where will be giving the first name, last name, gender male or female. Next label email. Next date of birth where we'll giving our inputs. Then next address. This would be the web page we have created using HTML. This is as simple as uh, we are our understanding. Thank you for watching. Next, we'll be continuing with some more HTML topics. Thank you.